The technology available for the classroom in today's schools would greatly improve the learning environment for my high school physics class if implemented, as well as better preparing my students for the future jobs in their respective fields. Technology such as smartboards, iPads, and the new high physics calculators will greatly improve the learning ability of the students in my classroom, as well as preparing them to use technologies later in life. All of these new technologies will allow students to better interact with the subject matter in math and science involved with it. This interaction is important because it gets students more involved in the subject they would otherwise view as boring and would struggle with. The smartboards will improve the learning environment by allowing me to better illustrate and animate the math and equations for the different subjects involved in the curriculum. It will allow me to take 2D equations and create 3D models with them, showing students just how the math is derived. It also makes the classroom more interactive and helps visual learners understand the subject matter better. It will also help with attention problems with students in classroom and make the classroom more livelier. The iPads will give a new resource right in the classroom. Rather than assigning books that in a matter of a couple of years would become outdated, we can give students an ever-expanding store of knowledge right at their fingertips. The iPads will help them research ways in which the math and science can be useful, as well as giving them a more interactive homework tool. Having these iPads in the classroom will also help them learn to use technology and the subject matter for their future. Finally, these new calculators are programmable and allow students to write programs to do math for them as long as they enter in the variables. This is important because this is the way much of the math is done in the real world, and if we don't teach students how to use this kind of technology, they will fall behind. This calculator will also allow students to take the math and apply it to several different problems, as well as teaching them how to program something such as a calculator. I am asking for these funds so I can implement these new technologies in my classroom. These technologies will allow me to teach in a style the new digital natives are comfortable with. These technologies will allow me to teach in a medium they are familiar with, fluent, and spend most of their time in. Thank you.